Howdy ho. So, May. May is kind of getting away from me again, but it's going well. I'm doing a market tomorrow morning. It's my first time ever doing like a food vending market, and part of me wanted to just bail and not do it, but it's also super low stakes, so I'm just gonna do it. Like, I'm just gonna make some cookies and a cake and a thing of cottage pie, vegan cottage pie, because all of those things I make in my day-to-day life anyway, like for my family. So if they don't get sold at the market, they will at least be consumed by my family. Anyway, overthinking for a change. So I just went to town this morning and got some ingredients and things that I need for the market tomorrow. And I unfortunately lost one of my mother's earrings, which is like got zero value to anyone other than me, sentimental value. And we spent like an hour breaking through town, going back to all the places we've been and looking, and other people were looking, and we didn't find the earring. It may still turn up, but I've also learned a lot about like letting things go and trusting the process and understanding that things happen for a reason, and sentimentality is like so real, and physical possessions with regards to lost loved ones specifically are very valuable to us, but at the end of the day they are just things that we can let go of if we choose to. So yeah, I had little like moments of and yeah, if it comes back it'll be awesome, but it's okay. But yeah, anyway, rest of the day. Oh, also news to me as well, we're getting a puppy. We've been talking about it for such a long time, but it's like suddenly happening now. We're gonna get her in the next few days. We got her some food this morning, and we got her we went to the charity store and we got a little bed and some scrap fabric, and I'm gonna sew, or like a big pillow, and I'm gonna sew her a little doggy bed. Yeah, so my plans for the rest of this day is to sew a doggy bed and make some food for the market tomorrow, which I will do the best I can to get a little few cool clippy whippies of. Vlogging, am I right? I got this nice little, it's very soft felt, it's like so soft felt, and beautiful little, it's quite like thick fabric, so yeah, that was beautiful, like nice thick fabric. So and then we got this big pillow. Such a win, because I mean a dog bed from like a new shop is like 500 rand upwards, whereas all of this we got for like, I think I got for 80 rand in total, all the fabric and everything. And we have, I mean, this is 80s moms, but I do also have my own sewing machine. So hell yeah, being able to do things for yourself. Yeah, because we're adopting a puppy, as I think I mentioned. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. My last dog was Anubis. Bless his soul, he was the most precious poops in the world. Loved him lots, but he passed in 2021, so it's been 3 years since my last pup. And I mean, he was an old boy, he wasn't a puppy, he was a pooper, but not a puppy. This is a proper puppy. She's a few months old, and yeah, her mom and family has just moved here, and they just don't have the space for her. They love her very much, but they just don't have the space and the time and the energy to give her, so they just wanted to give her a bit more of a home where she can really get what she needs, which is really beautiful. I respect that. So yeah, we're taking on a puppy, which I've wanted for so long, but it's just happening. It's all happening. And I also decided that I'm doing, yeah, I mean, I signed up for this market a while ago, but I've been like umming and ahhing about it, and I've just decided, as I said, this month for me is just about doing the things, you know, like instead of listening to those voices of fear and doubt inside of me, I'm just choosing to be like, well, what if you're wrong? And it's turning out to be a cool experience. So hell yeah to rising above anxiety and fear and self-doubt and all those things, and just forging on forward with what I want to do. my big square, and now I'm just trying to brainstorm how to, I need it to fold in, and then the felt's gonna go on top. So I need to sew in like this, and then I need to sew the felt onto there. Yeah. A little bit of brain gymnastics for me. Alrighty, so it's all sewn up. It's the moment of truth to turn it outside in, inside out, and hope I didn't mess it up. It's just a pillowcase, my goodness. It's been a while. Looks cool. Ah, something's weird here. Oh no, it's not. Hey! A nice little pillowcasey. Just pretty happy with my little doggy bed. It's cute. Okily tokily, people. So now we're gonna bake some cookies and a cake and make some food. Good morning. So it's early, not that early obviously, but I just woke up. I set an alarm and I always wake up like 15 minutes later than the alarm because I like snoozing. Anyway, I'm up. I've done my qigong, which is really nice because I usually like to do yoga in the mornings, but on days when I have a lot going on, yoga can take a bit long, so I just do like a little quick 10-minute qigong to get my body going, to get my chi flowing. Yeah, so now I'm busy just packaging my cookies in these little, this is cellophane, but it's what I have for now, little plastic bags. So cute actually. I'm only fitting 2, but they're really big, nice sized filling cookies, so I think that's fair. Yeah, so just packaging some cookies, and I'm gonna make myself some breakfast, get dressed, pack the car and head out for the market. This is so cool. This is like the most legit food catering thing I've ever done. It looks so cool. It's exciting. It makes me look so cool. It's like sand art. Good morning. I'm going to talk to you on my little country road before we hit the main road. So this is my first ever fully solo market. I'm so excited. I've like packed my own car, I'm driving myself there, I'm putting my own petrol in, I'm setting up, vending and deconstructing and getting myself home. It's like 100% a solo mission, which is like quite a big thing for me. I'm really excited. I've come such a long way. Oh yeah, I used to have so much anxiety that I literally couldn't get out of bed, and I still have to like motivate myself to get out of bed in the mornings, but yeah, I've come a long way and I'm super stoked and I'm super proud of myself. So let's go do a market, solo market. Woo! What up? There's a truck reversing, can you hear it? A skip. So maybe I should wait for it to stop. Oh, it just stopped. Good thing I'm busy because I wouldn't be able to reverse right now anyway. There's literally like a truck in my way. My market went really well. It was so cool. I mean, it wasn't very busy at all, but that's actually like good because I get overwhelmed when things are busy. So it was a chilled morning, and there's people there, so now I'm anxious and I'm hiding the phone. It was a really cool morning. And yeah, I made some good sales. Like, I mean, I made my stall fee and I made my petrol. I might have even made my costs, which would be really cool if I did. If not, it's okay, because it's all about at this point, you know, you can't continuously not make profit, but when you're starting something, you got to invest in it. And to me, today was really about overcoming my anxiety and that little voice inside of me that wants to stay at home in my comfort zone instead of going out into the world. So yeah, I'm really glad I came. It was a huge confidence boost having to do this whole thing like 100% on my own and for myself. And yeah, the woman who runs the store, Jo, she started her own little company called Jo Soaps, and it's just snowballed into this beautiful store. She had a little store and now she's upgraded to a nice big store here in Port Alfred. Yeah, it's called the Market Trader Store. It's a really, really, really awesome little shop, and it's just going from strength to strength. It's a little space where everything is home and handmade, and it's all about sustainability and upcycling and recycling. And yeah, so she's asked me to come in as someone who does vegan and gluten-free things, but I also do thrifted and upcycled products as well. So it's like a really cool space that I resonate a lot with. It's also a safe space. Like, I feel really seen and valued there. I don't feel like there's like a lot of stress or expectation or anything. The energy is like really chilled and loving and eco-minded and earth conscious, which is what I'm all about. So yeah, really glad to have been a part of the little market this morning. And I left some of my cookies on her shelf there for them to be sold this next week, which is awesome because I've been wanting to get some cookies into shops, and that just happened organically. So yeah, I'm just so happy and I'm so proud of myself, because in the past, something like this would have been like an absolute mountain, and I never would have been able to surmount it on my own. And I have put so much work into myself, and I have put so much time and effort into healing. And this year, I'm really, really seeing a difference. I'm really seeing myself be able to engage with humans on like a functional level, engage with life on a functional level. I'm feeling more empowered and confident to go out into the world and to make things happen for myself, instead of just being this like fearful passenger of the journey. I'm becoming an empowered agent, creating my own life and going out and doing things and trying things, and it's really wonderful. place to be in, and I'm really proud of myself for how far I have come, because I know how hard things used to be for me, and I know how intense my anxiety used to be. Living with PTSD is like not even really living, to be honest. So yeah, I've just come such a long way in my healing and in my self-care and in my, I'm just so freaking proud of myself. Patting myself on the back. Whoop whoop, go me. Whoop whoop, go me. I'm so stoked, I'm so proud of myself. So yeah, anyway, happy, and now I'm gonna go home and get the house ready for the puppy. We're getting our puppy today. Self-care. So the average person, this kind of thing is so small. I've never done this before, I've just, from the moment I woke up today, I've been in charge of my own life, and I've done what I wanted to, and I've taken myself where I want to go. It's such an incredible feeling to have come so far. I mean, there was PTSD ruled my life for over a decade. Oh my god, and now I'm like, the beginning of this month I walked that labyrinth, and I so consciously and intently did that meditation of really processing, like really letting go of the past and opening up space in my life for the woman that I want to be and that I am becoming. For so long I've dreamt of just simple things like driving to town and going for a walk on the beach, going grocery shopping on my own. Honestly, like things that people take for granted every day, that even like is like a burden to them, like have been like dreams of mine. And I'm finally there. I'm finally in a space in my life where I'm empowered, and I'm stable, and I'm functional, and I'm grounded, and I'm healthy enough to just live a normal human existence. And it's an absolute dream come true. And I'm so proud of myself, and I'm so grateful to be here on my own in the driver's seat at the beach. And I got myself here, and I'm gonna get myself home now, and I'm not scared of irrational little things and anything that could potentially happen. I know that I'm okay to deal with it. It's an amazing feeling. It's really such a small thing, and it's like so big for me. I'm so grateful. I'm so happy. Wow. Blessings. Do you want to come come drive with me because I can drive. I've got my driver's license and I can drive. It took me 28 years. Well, no, it didn't. It took me 10 years because you can't drive for the first 18 years of your life. It took me 10 years, but I did it and I'm here now. My guys. Oh my god. Let's go home and get a puppy. Puppy incoming. Trying to zoom in on my face, but it won't let me, so I'll just do this. Hi, Missy. Hi. Is that your new house? Yeah, she likes kitchens. Missy. Hi. What are you doing? Are you adventuring in your new house? It's nice. Oh, that's your big brother. Who's that, Loco? Hey, is that a new dog? Not stoked. Hey? What's he doing? There was a loud car outside. So this is Missy. She's a bit sad now because her old mommy left her here. And she's sad because it's all new and scary. Yeah. But she'll get used to it. She'll get used to it. Yeah. There we go. She's a real sweetie. She's a Transkei special from Port St. John's. But she's got Malinois in her and whatever else we'll see as she grows. But yeah, she's about that big right now and she's a real sweet pea. Yeah, hey. Yeah, it's nice to be here. Well, we just went for rubbish. Or proper tongs. Awesome. Good morning. So I'm in the bushes, busy we're doing a community cleanup. The verges on our main road are very overgrown and it's not safe for walkers or runners, so we're just doing a little bit of a cleanup and now opening up the bushes. We found a whole bunch of trash. I'm just cleaning that up. Yeah, awesome. Check. They're called blackjacks. It's a very clingy little seed pod that clings onto when you walk through the bushes. I look like a porcupine. And I've been working in thorns all morning and my mind's just been going porcupine, porcupine, porcupine. We're busy mowing the lawns over there and there's people trimming back bushes over there. And all along here we've done some big cleanups here because you couldn't even see the speed sign here, and we have a big issue of people speeding through our village, so we're wanting to just raise awareness that this is a little village and people must respect. Holy shit. That is sweaty work. Very busy, but the verges are looking nice and clear now. So cool. Now people can walk and run their dogs and walk and stuff on the verge without it being dangerous, because there were loads of points where you have to like walk on the road because of the overgrown verges, and now it's all nice and neat, and it'll be so much easier to just maintain and upkeep it now that it's like officially dealt with. Whew, sweaty work. So down here is where all the trash was earlier, and we found a few more spots like that along the road that we've filled these huge refuse bags with rubbish. So we've cleared that out, and then all the plant refuse is going to the dump as well. Yeah.
Applied to employ the security.
Okay.
Because the alarm is, there is no guarantee that the alarm is going to help us. Yeah, so we need more securities.
Alrighty, boys and girls, so we're back on the plot, and today we got the big boy, the puller tool. It's a very simple tool. I'll show you how it works now. It's a bit heavy, but that's what we need. It's a heavy duty tool to take out heavy duty weeds. But yeah, happy, back on the plot. Feeling a little bit emotional today. That's okay. I know my moon time is on the way. That whole paragraph rhymed. There's a spider on my hat. Can you see it? Yeah, I'm someone who's had a lot of social anxiety in my life, stemming from like emotional abuse in childhood, and I used to just avoid social interactions because avoiding people entirely meant avoiding the difficult people, but I've also learned that it means avoiding the beautiful people and the beautiful experiences, and even the tough people and the tough experiences with the tough people are important for growth. So yeah, putting myself out there as an individual who wants to do things in the world, and that means needing to talk to humans, because it's impossible to do things in the world without talking to other humans. But yeah, sometimes that means you engage with people that are like just not fun to engage with. You know, it's like nothing personal, they're just sometimes like not generally happy people, or their communication style's just a bit harsh. And I'm like a super sensitive soul, and it's full moon tomorrow, and it's my moon time soon, so I'm like super sensitive at the moment. But yeah, I'm just aware of that and honoring that, and like not brushing my feelings under the rug, but also acknowledging that they're like feeling super intense at the moment because of all of these things, and just acknowledging that, and that's okay. And what better medicine for that than gardening, hey? So yeah, happy to be out here, and we're gonna pull up all the roots of all the lantanas that I was unable to get with my bare hands and the cicateas last week. I'm gonna take them up with the big boy. Alrighty, so this is the puller. It's a very simple system. You literally just wedge the roots in there, and then you close it, and you use leverage to literally leverage it out of the ground. And I've done like 2 or 3 now. yeah, it's like a really cool tool. It's making my life quite a lot easier, so yay. Roots out of the ground, just like that. That is amazing. Hello? My camera? My camera? I'm telling it how amazing the root pillar is.
It's working well.
Yeah, it's pulling out things that would be really hard to do by hand.
Well, I'm sure it's pulling out things that are impossible to do by hand.
Well, I haven't done any impossible ones yet, just tough ones. It's yours.
Fun time.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Working together is so much better. Working together is so much better. Teamwork makes the dream work so much better. Working together is so much better. Teamwork makes the dream work. How's it? So silly old me forgot that we have bees on the property. They live in our pump box, and I was just busy down by the pump box pulling lantana with music in my ears, so I didn't hear them. And yeah, I got attacked by a swarm of bees. Ran for my life. I got stung at least 7 to 10 times, and it hurts like a bitch. But what you gonna do? I'm notoriously bad at seeing small things. But this, just trust me, I'll try to get a photo when I say that this small thing in my hand is the sting. And I guess this is like a piece of like bee guts or something that I'm holding. Shame. The sting's actually red, it's so interesting. I'll try to take a video on 80's phone or a photo to show you guys. It was stuck inside of my hand. So my bee sting tally is 7 as far as I can tell. There's 2 there, there's 1 here, there's 1 further up here, like in my knee. This is the worst one, I think, because the sting stayed in the longest. Look, my whole arm's swollen. It's actually so sore. 5, 6, yeah, 7, and then there's one on my finger which is not swollen. Very interesting. I think it just like peeked in and got out, but yeah. 7 stings from the bees, which is quite sad because that means 7 bees died yesterday. It's such a evolutionarily dumb process that they have to die to defend themselves. Shame. Anyway, this one's really sore. I've never had this experience before. Oh my gosh. I've never had this experience before where Aiden says he has, so it like made me less worried. But I've never had this experience before where this arm is like aching to the bone, like aching to the bone, and it's so sore. But I could barely use my wrist last night. I've never had that feeling. I've always just had like burning and itching and swelling, but this, like, my whole arm was aching to the bone from a bee sting. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm a survivor, and I'm gonna head back to the plot now and carry on. I will just avoid the bees. The size of this one. Crazy. Hello friends. So I just had my first ever in my entire life music lesson. Like besides, you know, like school music where you're all kids and you're like playing triangles and stuff. And it was a guitar lesson with an awesome local musician. And
And yeah, I just finally decided to treat myself and invest in myself and start guitar lessons, which is so cool and so exciting. And I just wanted to reflect on the fact that this morning I was feeling so freaking nervous. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I just had this anxiety in me that was like, I hope he cancels. And even, you know, yesterday I got stung by the bees, and I was like, the whole night I was like, maybe my arm will be too sore to go play guitar tomorrow, and then I can postpone. And there's just this like subconscious part of me that I'm becoming very consciously aware of, that low-key self-sabotages. You know, it's not like I made myself get stung by those bees, but it was like a subconscious part of me wanted to use it as a reason, aka excuse, to not follow my passions and to not chase my dreams, you know, and live the reality that my soul really wants to live. And it's so funny because we get so comfortable in our discomfort, we get so comfortable in our discomfort, and we have these like longings for more for our lives. And it's not about being like discontent, because I'm very content and I'm very happy and I have a very wonderful life. But as a human on the eternal journey of growth and evolution, and yeah, that's what it is, growth and evolution into infinity and beyond, there is always going to be a soul longing for growth and evolution. And I've wanted to learn the guitar my whole life, and I started the journey by just picking up the guitar and playing with it and teaching myself what I could. And I feel like I've reached the point now where I need some formalized lessons so that I can like actually progress and actually move beyond the plateau that I have reached on my own. And yeah, there's just so much of that in my life at the moment, that there's my will to move on and grow and evolve. And ooh, monkeys in the road. The monkey's missing a tail. Look, can you see the monkeys? My will to evolve, my want for change, as they say in CBT, like the want for change has to be greater than the want to stay the same. And I feel like I've reached that crux point in my personal evolution, where my want for change and evolution is greater than my unconscious desire to stay the same. Because that part of you that wants to stay the same is the part that wants to stay safe and uncomfortable, comfortable in the discomfort of being safe and not chasing your dreams, because there is the risk of failure. But what I'm doing at the moment in my life with all of my pursuits of personal passion, I'm just taking small steps, you know. I'm meeting with people, I'm having discussions, I'm taking a music lesson, I'm meeting the community and helping with a cleanup. It's nothing huge, but like for my anxiety, these things in the past were colossal. But I'm learning that every time I go and do the thing that my unconscious anxiety is scared of doing, I grow stronger. And and I evolve, and I realize that the fear is smaller than me if I can just have that few moments of courage to show up. So that's what I'm doing this month. May's theme has definitely been to just show up for my passions and my dreams and take action steps, and I feel like I'm sowing a lot of seeds this month that will for the next, I can imagine myself being a very different person at the end of this year, which is cool, because for so many years of my life I've wanted to start a business or start a program or get involved in a project or progress with music or start YouTube or any of these things that I've been really longing in my heart to do, but I've been self-sabotaging in a really unconscious way and making excuses and justifying why I can't do things, and not yet, you know, when this falls into place, or when I'm there, or when I have this, or when this happens, then it'll happen. It'll happen. I'll suddenly become the person who can do those things. Whereas I'm just taking responsibility for my journey now and acknowledging that, like, the only way I will ever become the person that can do the things that I want to do is by taking one small action step at a time. And yeah, it's much more manageable to take one step at a time than to expect oneself to just do a quantum leap from someone who's fear-based and anxious and avoidant to someone who's completely competent and confident and capable. It's impossible to make that quantum leap. The only way to become that person is to become that person through going through the process of change and evolution and taking the one small step at a time that eventually adds up to many small steps that eventually adds up to a fucking quantum leap. But it happens one day at a time and one step at a time. Yeah, so anyway, I'm back on the main road now. I'm gonna put my phone down and I'll see you. This is gonna be a long vlog. I should probably like stop vlogging, but it's just been such an interesting month. Blessings. Anyway, love you guys. Bye. So, we are taking our first walk on the lead. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is her first time ever using a lead. And she's doing so well. So proud of her. Very inquisitive, obviously, but very clever little girl.